Hi. Okay. I guess you're not going to get a commentator for this match because I got to go play Soul. That's just unfortunate.
Can I get a Kriegasm?
No, because Snake and Game & Watch are on the screen.
I know, that's why I said that. That's the point. All right, this is VBD versus Brimley. VBD is back from the ether that is New Hampshire. He's apparently getting his driver's license soon, so apparently we're going to be able to see some more top-quality Game & Watch play.
Quote-unquote top-quality Game & Watch play.
We can't make fun of him right now. That's not okay. We can do that later in the CSC carpool.
So drop a grenade on himself somehow.
And there goes Game & Watch. Honestly, I hate this matchup as Game & Watch. I just like never do this. This matchup sucks. It's not bad. See, when I say a matchup for Game & Watch sucks, I don't say that like Game & Watch actually loses the matchup. I say that like it's not fun for Game & Watch.
Because you actually have to do like...
Because you kind of... Well, no, it's not even that. It's just like Snake kills you at 40. Well, not 40, but I think at 50, I'm pretty sure Snake can grab you, pummel like twice, down throw, and if you're stuck, he can do the easiest tech chase known to man, re-grab, up throw, up air, kill you.
I'm pretty sure it is at 40. I've seen it happen.
It's not fun, and I don't like it. And as Game & Watch, you get killed by random stuff like that, like all the time.
Did Brimley just like straight up drop the trank on him to get him?
Yeah. I know that Brimley hates Game & Watch, so there's going to be a factor of that here, but... And parachute? Will that kill him? No. Yeah, Snake is heavy enough where that kills at about 100... Maybe like 2% more than that. He should get it now. Yeah. Little known fact, the SDI for up B only works sometimes. There are ranges of percent where you're just screwed. Love that Waveland. Wavelands out of up air are like the best thing, and I love it whenever any Game & Watch player does it because it looks so smooth. Because Game & Watch's wave dash is super cool, and his movement is unironically awesome. Oh wow, I didn't even notice he was stuck.
I never realized how good like Game & Watch's movement is until I played LC.
Oh yeah, no.
It's so smooth.
Once you play, like, there's one thing when you play like me or VBD, and then there's another thing when you play LZ. You're just like not prepared for the sheer amount of places Game & Watch can be at once. And interestingly enough, I'm pretty sure his wave dash is that good in Melee too, so... VBD Weeb. More like Weeb BD. Flyer, how did you miss Weeb BD? Come on, man. Brimley does look super old next to VBD. It's weird, like, if VBD, like, grew a beard and got, like, 5 years older, he would look pretty similar to Brimley, except with a different shaped head.
So, if he looked like Brimley, he would look like Brimley.
Yeah, basically. The last time Vorpal was at SG is, what, 2 weeks ago?
That was 2 weeks ago.
All right.
And before that, it was like the last one of August.
Yeah.
All
right.
With life shit.
I don't agree with the stage counter pick at all, honestly. As Olimar, I take Snake here. As Game & Watch, I think you really want to be taking Snake to a stage with platforms. You really don't want to give Snake the room to roam, because Game & Watch doesn't really have the options to keep Snake out of his... He doesn't have the options to make Snake's neutral not kill him with random shit.
Yeah.
Like, with Olimar, I can just be like, alright, you're going to be over there with your fort? Okay, I'm just going to sit here and throw Pikmin at you until you come to me. But Game & Watch doesn't have that luxury, believe it or not. There's a luxury that Game & Watch doesn't have.
See, like, I think the concept of picking to the stage was because it has a high ceiling, but it doesn't really matter because Game & Watch is paper thin anyway. It's gonna die no matter what.
For what it's worth, I am not hearing you through my microphone.
Really?
I'm not hearing you through my headphones, yeah.
Huh.
You might want to look into that, because I'm not sure if the chat can hear you either. Can the chat hear Vorpal? He's not talking right now, but could you hear him earlier? We just got to make sure everything is running all right.
Myself, so that was kind of...
All right. Vorpal's going to do some technical troubleshooting here, and I'm going to solo commentate in the meantime. Unless you guys can, in fact, hear Vorpal.
Yeah, whatever.
And VB Dweeb works very well, too. See, I thought it said VBD Weeb because that's just like where I go. Oh! Oh man, that would have been the sickest thing. Oh. See, I look at the player cam and I see like VBD's reaction to, and he's just like, oh man. Because I feel like that's how Snake kills Game & Watch most of the time. Like, as Snake, like, if you're just vaguely aware of your surroundings, Game & Watch has a tendency to be up there eventually, and then you should be like, oh, well, oh my god, the footstool. Oh, can I? Oh, I was really hoping for a real zero to death there. Game & Watch has actually sick footstool setups, and I'm really happy to see VBD is labbing those because they're super fucking cool. I know LZ's done a little bit of work with them, but footstools in general are really unexplored unless you play Squirtle or Wario, so I'm happy to see Game & Watch players start to look into that.
Yeah, there's a huge mess of chords I'm not going to mess with.
What?
This huge mess of chords is intimidating, and I don't want to mess with it.
Alright. Rough DI on that forward air. Vorpal is intimidated by the huge mass of chords we have behind our stream setup. At some point he will figure out if his microphone is plugged in. Oh! And the Meteor down air catches it. So down air Meteor is an interesting thing because it's only the Meteor hitbox is only active on frame 1. Try not to knock that over. So you can, it's really good, but even though it's only active for 1 frame, it's actually pretty easy to hit it, especially if you just do the down air when you're inside somebody, which is Game & Watch you have a lot of opportunities to do. And getting gimps with it is like the most satisfying thing, so. And there is no stick, but if there was, I think he would have been dead. Ooh. And that's going to be a stop. And boop. Yep, there we go. Now, Game & Watch in this matchup, it's hard to describe exactly what to do as Game & Watch in this matchup, mostly because I don't play Game & Watch in this one. But, because it's actually sort of difficult for Game & Watch to zero to death Snake because of the grenades. And I'm actually really surprised that forward air didn't kill. I think he might have been able to get Parachute, and Parachute might have been able to do it. Back air is really good in this matchup. Properly spaced back airs will get you a lot of mileage against Snake. Details on the ledge works pretty well, but one thing I find that most... Oh, nice catch. One thing I find Snake players don't do very often is they're very good at teching their own recovery, but they're not very good at teching when somebody hits them into the stage. So, and... Oh, I kind of thought that up there was going to... And the mine will do it. And Game & Watch also requires a lot of space with his combos. He tends to run around a lot on the ground. So, mines can really screw up his ability to follow up on a lot of different things. Oh, but not high enough percent, and Game & Watch's forward air will get through that. I always hesitate... Oh, wow. Brimley's actually running away with this game. I did not realize he had a full stock lead. I mean, it's... As with Game & Watch, as with Falcon, 1 stock is not a lead. But... And Parachute might have been able to... I don't know. If he didn't jump at Parachute, he might have been able to get that, but hindsight is 20/20. So, 7 Hammer will bring him back down a little bit, but pretty much anything will kill Game & Watch at this point, especially now. Single grab from Snake, but we've got this combo going. So, I looked at the chat for a second and I missed what exactly killed there. I'm going to assume it was forward air, judging by the angle. This is not Winners Round 2, this is Winners Round 3, for what it's worth. These players would not be playing in Winners Round 2 unless there was literally nobody fucking here. Oh, I like that stick. Just breaking it out for damage. Covering all the ledge options there. This is a really rough spot to be, especially for Game & Watch, because I feel like it's really, like I said, it's really hard for Game & Watch to actually zero to that Snake. I mean, despite Game & Watch's general prowess in zero to, I think, most of the cast. And up air will take it.
No contest.
So,